chicken and dumplings the easy way. I have done it all from homemade before. And don't get me wrong, that turned out amazing, but I am doing the simple version that anybody can do. And honestly, this is my new favorite way to make it by far. And you got to give it a shot. Just bear with me till the end. See how it turns out and just give it a shot. But I'm just going to use some olive oil. Then I'm going to get a whole stick of butter up until where it's bubbling. Then I'm going to get all my veggies in there. So, you can use however much you want. But what I did was 3 to 4 stalks of celery. Just cut them up. 3 to 4 carrots. Just peeled them and just cut them till they're the right size for you. Then a whole onion. Then we're just going to mix that around. It's going to take, 5-10 minutes of just letting it go. But you don't have to keep stirring it nonstop. I'm just have a medium heat. And I'm just stirring it around, and I'm going to wait till they're pretty much close to being done. I'm going to add a couple tablespoons. You can either skip it or throw it in there. You're not going to taste it at the end. This was an amazing recipe. I really liked it. So just add a couple tablespoons in there. Now we're really just kind of sitting at the waiting game. Just give it a stir every now and then, and you're going to wait till they're done how you like it. This does take a little bit of time, so be patient with it. And you'll know when it's right. You can kind of compare it to how far I take mine. But you want them definitely a little bit soft. This is where it gets even simpler. I'm using rotisserie chicken because it's just so easy. I leave the skin and then I take it out at the end. It's just for more flavor. Like before you put in your leftovers or before you dish it up, just take that skin out. But I'm sure you could boil like the chicken breast in like some broth or something like that to get it close. Or season it up before you do. Some people use flour, throw it in there, seasoned flour, wrap it around the chicken, throw it in. I want to do it simple. Then I got some seasonings in there, which I think was like a tablespoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of pepper, and a tablespoon of parsley. Then the cream of chicken, I added 2 cans of that. And I think that's what made this like really, really flavorful in my opinion, besides what I used for the dumplings. But I used the Better Than Bouillon, about 64 ounces of the Better Than Bouillon that I did myself. The water, then you add the teaspoon per thing, heat it up till it's ready. And then I got a 1.5 cups of whole milk. You could use cream, I'm sure too, but I used whole milk because it's what I had. And then you're going to stir it around a little bit, get everything mixed up. Then you're going to bring it all the way back to a boil, which is pretty important because you want the cream of chicken to get melted down into the broth and everything like that. So once we're here, we're bubbling now. Just wait till the end. Just trust the process. But we're going to throw the chicken back in there. Again, with the skin, you can choose to leave it. You can take it out. I think it just adds more flavor, and you can pull it out or don't. That's totally up to you. But I'm going to try and get as much of it in there as I can. And then sometimes that might ruin your boil, but I was able to keep mine going pretty good. So now I'm going to go to my biscuits. You can see how easy this gets with everything kind of prepped. But I'm just going to use regular store-bought biscuits, and it's super simple, and they taste it, in my opinion, better than homemade. This is all I use, just the butter ones. I think there's 8 biscuits in a can, and I'll show you what I do here. So I'm going to cut it into fourths. You can cut them in halves. You can throw the whole thing in there. You could roll them up into a ball, but I'm just cutting them in fourths, and I just added them all in there. And that's it. Give them one last submerge, and then you're going to keep it on just a light boil. It doesn't have to be going crazy, just a small bubble going, and you're going to let it go for somewhere around 15-20 minutes. I think I did 15, right around there. And after that, you're done. And you could skim it to make it look better. I'm not going to do all that, and I haven't pulled my skin out yet, but I'm going to do that before I put it away. It doesn't matter. It tasted incredible. So you got to give this a shot. Let me know what you guys think. If you've tried this, if you do homemade, if you do always do homemade and you want to do it simple, just give it a shot. I'm telling you, this is amazing. It takes minimal prep, just the carrots and celery. That's really it. I didn't use crackers. I didn't use anything else. You can add some more pepper on there, but like I said, I've already tried this, but I'm going to take it to the table so you guys can see it up close. And I mean, it's perfect consistency in my opinion. The vegetables were perfect, and those dumplings were, man, the biscuits, I know why some people do it now. It's the way to go. So if you enjoy this kind of content, please give me a like, give me a comment, And please subscribe. I'll post everything I used down below in the comments. I appreciate you all watching, and I will see you all in the next video.